The humble beginnings of St. Matthew Lutheran Church began on October 16, 1960, when Pastor Robert Breggy was commissioned at Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Rock Island by the Reverend Herman Wessel, first vice president of the district. On November 16, 1960, 31 people attended a Get Acquainted meeting. These people dedicated themselves to God and to building a new Lutheran church. Plans were presented for the opening worship service. The first worship service was held in the Milan grade school on November 27, 1960. The first Sunday school had about 50 children present. Sunday school staff included Superintendent Richard DeLue, plus Mabel Bennett, Ruth Hart, and Darlene McLaughlin. The average attendance at the worship services was 108 members, with 54 enrolled in Sunday school. On January 28, 1961, 42 adults attended a meeting and agreed to band together for the sake of preaching the gospel and administering the sacraments to the community, and to become affiliated with the Central Illinois District of the Missouri Synod Lutheran Church. The name St. Matthew was chosen during the meeting, with the name meaning gift of God. The Charter Sunday was held on May 28, 1961, and was presented by Chairman of the congregation Norman Hart. Charter memberships were open until the end of the year, with 90 adults recorded as charter members. On August 22, 1961, the congregation was officially received into the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod at the Central Illinois District Convention in Springfield. Lay delegate Ralph Sievers was there to sign the constitution of the Synod congregation. In October 1961, the Planning Committee reported tentative plans to erect a first unit structure to seat over 300 worshipers at the cost not to exceed $75,000. The building committee was formed with Robert Brody as chairman, Norm Hart as secretary, and Gail Vetter as treasurer. Other members were John Sievers, Larry Bennett, Kermit Draves, Harry Hopwood, and Pastor Breggy. January 1st through 6th of 1962, meetings were held to present the work program of the church. 85% of the communicant members participated, and pledges were made. On March 11, 1962, 23 members passed a resolution to proceed with the building plans. The 3-acre site in Matthew Heights in Milan was purchased by the Central Illinois District. Finally, on April 22, 1962, groundbreaking ceremonies were held following the Easter Sunday morning service. The construction began the next day with the hiring of Ike Davis as the foreman to oversee the work. The building committee contracted for the purchase of materials and the skilled labor that was needed for jobs such as heating and plumbing. Many members volunteered their services and talents for the labor. The ladies volunteered to provide meals for the workers. Grills were often set up, and it turned into a social event as well as work. Holidays like Memorial Day and the 4th of July started with breakfast in the park, after which men spent the rest of the day working on the church. When the work was finished by November 24, 1962, the building was valued at $120,000. But due to all the donated labor, the actual building cost was $65,000. The chancel area had special meaning for those who were members when the church was built, as they used their God-given talents to beautify the area. The wooden cross, altar lectern, pulpit, and baptismal font were all custom-made. The Central Illinois District donated $7,000 for furnishings. In addition, memorial gifts from members and friends helped to beautify the rest of the building. On November 25, 1962, By God's grace, St. Matthew Lutheran Church was dedicated. The membership included 114 communicant members and 224 baptized souls. This is the day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it.